Hello and welcome again to Stocks Advisor channel. In today's episode, we will talk about Village Farms International traded at Nasdaq, ticker name VFF. Well, Village Farm today started from about 10.10 almost, and then went all the way up to almost 12.50, and now we are trading at 11.53. Still we have 23 minutes to go before ending of the trading sessions of today, and we see some reasonable upwards shadow being shown for current candle, being a bearish effect, meaning that the price was not capable to hold, so bulls were not capable to hold the price high, and bears are prevailing by the end of the day. Still, it's intraday, still 22 minutes to go, but looks like the candle will look the same by end of the day as well. So now, of course, the question, what's next, how we can play? Is it really the beginning of the new trend, or is it a preparation for a pullback or rejection? So how can we play here? So to understand this, let's do a quick analysis for Village Farms. First of all, we need to note here that we are starting from kind of almost a flagging, long flagging, and after almost crossing slightly moving average 20 here. By the way, as always, we have three moving averages depicted at our daily charts. These are moving average 20, 50, and 200, being green, blue, and red lines correspondingly. Here on the left, you see their depictions. So what was happening here? First of all, we saw a flagging already several, let's say, weeks, almost 1 month, really long, if you would think of it. And you can see here that situation finally resolved once it crossed moving average 20, the green line, and then we see this clearly very nice technical based technically support, let's say, the move. And of course, the current trading price is not just arbitrary, it is the height of the previous, actually it's the level of the previous height. And if it ends like this, it would mean we form a very strong resist line here, R1, and this is with the volume, very high volume traded. If you look this volume traded, it is much higher than was traded at this height. If you look, well, almost 1.5 times higher. So in that sense, it means that this jump was and this behavior was not purely formed by technical growth. It was formed on the bending growth indicators. So if you look at moving averages here, you can see that moving average 20 is bending. Moving average 50 was slightly bending, although at the end you see this very accelerative tip. But don't be, let's say, mistaken. This tip is just due to this big volume traded here, and it's not really something formed due to a general trade. Let's say if you look here, for example, at this period in November, we see very accelerative behavior of moving average 20 and 50, so their second derivatives are much higher. And this is formed, although elevated volume, but this volume was elevated entire month, so we see this growth, and now it's just a momentum. So this momentum could be really strong or not that much, because in general, we see that for stocks of this kind of stocks, like top marijuana stocks, might be growing, so that's why it's expectation mainly on that. And in that sense, we don't see much, let's say, fundamentals behind this growth. So it's flagging growth, and for a company of almost 770 million market capitalization, of course, this is a significant move today. But as you see, we are just sitting on the top of previous heights, so R1 might be working very, let's say, bearish here. And again, now how to play it, what to do here, how to enter, we will now discuss. Another parameter which is interesting here is RSI. If you look at RSI wise, the previous wave, the maximum of which we observed by end of November, beginning of December, the RSI price was very, RSI wise, we were very overbought. And usually what happens after this very hugely overbought, after some correction, we for a short period of time, we can again go to overbought area. So we still might be volatile in here, but most probably the price action, even if we open higher, will go with the correction. Also, do not forget that we have Christmas periods coming, so we will have one extra holiday trading and one short day tradings, shorter period, reduced hours day. So it means that we might still have some correction. And in general, this kind of bending moving average 20 is calling if a price action is somewhere here for some, let's say, this kind of move at least once. So we should observe this and we should be prepared for that. Also, if you look at MACD histogram, well, here we classically went to negative area, kind of a double wave, not really clear one, and now just due to this, well, let's say, too big jump for MACD move, MACD is just trying to cross upwards, but most probably what we'll have, we will slightly go up and then go for a second, let's say, negative wave. This would be most logical for preparation for, let's say, preparing for on this part for correction, and then on this part for further growth up. So with this having said, how to play, first of all, we need to wait for the nearest, strongest, let's say, entry points, and these would be, if you look here, just the volatility levels and support levels. It's the level of about 9.5, and then anything going lower actually to the volatility point of this level below 9 and between 9 and 8.5. And these levels will being V1 and if you call another one S1 would be the first reasonable entry opportunity here just immediately after S1, because after this jump and reduction we should face this area. Then again, if price will continue dropping, we might do touching of the moving average 50, the blue line, then it will be very strong support level, and then if this is going to happen, we will be touching it between this support line and again so between this support line and this volatility level. So it's really interesting that we place support volatility channels here, and these would be again V2 correspondingly and S2, and here we can enter again to average down if the price is going to decline further. And then again, as always, as we do at our channel, not given at all, but if we would expect any possible deeper decline, then we need to appreciate and be prepared for very solid, let's say, average down to be very sure on what we are doing. Then of course we need to play these two support levels, which will be also by that time extra supported by moving average 200, this red line, if we would imagine continue it. So this would be the final average down opportunity, and it will be very, very strong. Not at all we go there, but just to keep it in mind. So here it will be advised to play with 1-2-2 strategy, meaning that all funds you would like to play here, you need to split in 5, and then you can buy with 1 portion in the first circle, with 2 portions in the second circle, and again with 2 portions in the third circle, actually, and then the circles I listed here. So this would be the entry opportunities. And as always, if we restart from the first one, we might try to go to the level of R1, but most probably we'll go to the level of 11, which is another volatility point here. So might be this move, and then exit is advised here. For any other move, up to 10% profit is more than enough, because we still need to see how it will trade, what channels will be formed. It looks like what we want to do here is, what stock is willing to do here is kind of zigzagging. So price first going like this, then maybe some corrective general move like that, and then further growth. But still it's kind of a proposal, our idea. It still might be doing something else. We will see. So it's too early to discuss. We will come back later maybe to the stock if it will be of big importance or interest of traders to understand what channels are being formed here. At the moment it looks like we tried our top, which is in general R1 level, and now we should see some correction to decide what will be the bottom of the forming new trading channel. Then we will see how it goes. Overall, very interesting stock. If you are a little bit patient here, you can have very nice entry opportunities for Village Farm International, and in general could be interesting and safe play if no serious negative catalysts come. But even if it does, the last support levels, which we didn't name here, let's name them S3, S4. So the last support levels S3, S4 are very good one to even to face some negative catalyst here as well. So in that sense, quite safe to play. So good luck with Village Farms. Again, if you're first time watching videos at our channel, please don't forget to subscribe and press the bell button. This way you will not miss our new videos and new interesting discussions for US-based stocks. And by the way, if you don't find the stock of your interest at our channel, you can ask us to make a video for the stock of your interest. To know how to do it, please check in the description to this video and any other videos. You will see the link to the video where it's explained how to do. So good luck with Village Farms and see you at another episode of Stocks Advisor channel.